All right, so I have my 2023 KTM 125sx, and I'm about to mount a skid plate on there. And the one that I purchased is the KTM version, which has some pros and some cons. It's pretty heavy-duty plastic. One kind of con to it is pretty heavy, actually. So I weighed this, and the skid plate itself is 1.2 pounds or 561 grams, and that little linkage guard there is actually a half a pound or roughly 250 grams. So it's fairly protective. I actually think I'll leave this part off, maybe use it later, but I've never run into trouble with the linkage impacts just because I do only motocross. But for off-road, if you're hitting rocks and things, this might be nice. But this is really good because it protects the starter there, which most 125s don't have, but also the cases and the frame as well. One extra little step that I did that is probably a little bit overkill. I put a little bit of real strong, thick duct tape under there, because the only other thing that happens sometimes is as that's on there, it rubs with dirt and everything like that, and then that can, with a steel frame, can cause rust. So I actually used a real thick duct tape like this. It sticks pretty well after you clean it with a little bit of thinner, like lacquer thinner or something like that. All right, so what you need to do to install this, there's two bolts, one on each side there. Those are 8mm hex heads. The bolt itself looks like that, and it comes out of that hole there. And then the KTM actually has those holes there existing for this exact reason. Now, so that'll go on there. These ones will go in the back. So those will go in there like that. And then they supply the other ones, but I'm actually just going to replace those with some titanium because they look kind of nice. So those will go through that existing hole there that's in the frame already. All right, so we'll get this mounted up. Setting a little Loctite there. Get the angle of that bolt just right, and then pay close attention to just loosely attach it. You don't want to tighten it up until everything is on. Takes a little bit of upward pressure to align this one. Okay, get that one started. And move to the other side. And then I'll torque these down. These should be just about 6 to 7 foot-pounds, so not terribly tight. And then a little bit of blue thread sealer, whether it's Loctite or other brands. And that'll complete the installation. All right, so here's the skid plate completely installed. The actual requested torque from the manufacturer is about 7.5 foot-pounds. And you can see it actually fits really nice. It is nice and snug. Doesn't seem to have a lot of free play in it. One advantage I can see to this is built by KTM. It is literally made specifically for the bike. And not that the other ones aren't, but that said, this just fit right into place. It is a little on the heavy side, but it does provide pretty good protection. In case you want to see what this linkage protector would look like on there, it goes, so a little groove up there, and then fits in like that. I'm not going to use it. It weighs about a ½ pound, and this is pretty robust, and I don't ride on rocks. I just ride on a motocross track. So that's my reasoning there, but that said, if you're a off-roader, you may consider that. All right, but overall, pretty happy with the end result there.